Really?
Wait, Felicity, I thought you were dead. This is what happens when you do missions out of order.
Oh yeah. Really? You've actually seen stuff, Darklaw? See, I think that's my problem. I have to see it to believe it kind of person.
That doesn't work for me.
But like,
I know how infallible I am, how easily tricked I can be.
so,
Like I have audible and visual hallucinations all the time just because my brain interprets something incorrectly.
well, that too. Yeah, that too. Like, I guess because I have so many nightmares, I don't think I would be able to distinguish between what is real and like I would. If I saw something, I'd be like, oh, I'm asleep. Clearly, I'm asleep.
Mm.
You know, kind of thing. So I guess that's a good point.
Yeah.
Do you suffer from like auditory and like visual hallucinations due to any particular reason, or?
No, I mean I don't. I mean, I think I suffer with this amount that everybody does.
Oh, just like just as a normal person.
It's like mishearing a thing or something. Like, did somebody say my name? Nobody said my name. Okay.
Oh,
Or
my mom tells me that all the time because she lives by herself now. So she'll call me and she'll be like, "Mija, I could have sworn I heard you like just calling my name down the hallway just a little while ago," and I'll be like,
that's spooky.
but the thing is, I think it's just because she misses me, like, you know.
Yeah,
by
you're on her
herself.
mind.
So she's like, "Oh, I decided I would just call you," and you know, I'm like, "Oh, okay," and like we'll talk, and then she'll be totally fine after. But like, in my house, I never suffered like any kind of like quote unquote haunting or anything. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, Mom. I don't think there's anything there. Oh, that's scary. Yeah. That's scary, Darklaw. Like I wouldn't. I'm a non-believer, but if I'd seen perhaps maybe a fraction of the things you'd seen, I might think a little bit differently about it. But either way, that's scary. Oh, thank you. And
whether or not you believe in ghosts, I think you should agree that most people who claim to be like mediums are charlatans.
I think a lot of people do it to scam people out of money. I think that people that do it that don't require any type of payment or anything are people that really believe that they can do this thing. And you know, but like
I remember seeing this great thing. I don't know how to open this door. I don't know where we're going.
I think we go
around.
Find sub level 13. Is this Ghostbusters? Is this Ghostbusters time?
Is.
Oh,
it is.
Beautiful. Okay. We have to go around then.
Oh, we go around over here, right? That's what it is. There was this psychic woman, and they're gonna go visit a haunted house, and they get out of the car and they go up to like the front fence and they cross the threshold, and she immediately falls to her knees. She's like, "Oh, there's terrible energies around this place," and they're like, "Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh wow," and they go up to the front door and they knock, and a guy answers it, and they're like, "Oh, we're here to like investigate the haunted house or whatever." And he's like, "Oh no. Many people make that mistake. It's actually like 5 blocks down, 5 houses down." And rather than go, "This person is fake," they go, "Wow, she's so sensitive. She felt the house from 5 houses away." It's like, oh my gosh.
Jeez,
you guys are asking to be tricked. You're just begging it for it.
You guys are asking to be ridiculed at that point, because come on. Like,
yeah.
Really? I don't know. I am a connoisseur of paranormal things. Like, I love watching anything that has to do with ghosts or whatever, just because I guess a part of me wants to kind of hope. And like, so I'll watch, like, you know, on YouTube, like real paranormal evidence and just stuff like that. And some of it is really silly. And I think that I'm probably a little bit jaded because at this point I've seen so much stuff that I'm like, that's not real. Or that's After Effects. I can do that in After Effects. That's easy. Like, you know, just stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. But I love it.
That's because none of it's real. Yeah, totally. As long as it's entertaining, that's fine.
Holy crap, Dart. Oh my god. That's terrifying, dude. And don't worry about your spelling and typing. I completely understand because I'm also a bad speller and a bad typer, but holy crap. If I had been there for that situation, my dear, I don't know how I would have reacted. No, thank you. I don't know, but coming from a Hispanic background, we're very superstitious. Like, my family is pretty superstitious. Sure. My mom is very superstitious, and Like my mom does this thing where when it starts to rain, if it's lightning and thunder outside, she covers all the mirrors in the house.
Interesting.
I don't know what the purpose of that is, but that apparently that's something that Hispanic mothers do because my mother-in-law used to do the same thing. She doesn't much these days, but
Hmm.
um, and I remember one time I got really sick, and my mom rubbed an egg on me.
Oh, I heard of that one.
And she hasn't done that in a long time, and I think even she thinks that's ridiculous at this point. But like, it's just funny coming from that kind of background and seeing like,
As long as she also did something with medicine or something.
oh yeah.
It's not just the egg.
It wasn't just egg. Yeah, no. As a matter of fact, that was during a time I had gone to the hospital shortly after that because I didn't know that I was they said I was allergic to cats, but it wasn't so much that I had a type of disease called cat scratch fever, which is a real thing.
Is that a real thing?
It's a real thing. So basically how you get that is a cat will scratch you, and depending on the type of bacteria that's underneath their nails, if it gets into your body or whatever,
Blood.
it affects your lymph nodes.
Those are not things you want to mess with.
Yeah, so it's like it's basically just an infection of your lymph nodes. And so rather than your lymph nodes taking the infection and dealing with it, they get sick themselves, and so you get like a big lump wherever the lymph node is affected, and you get really sick. You can die from it very easily.
Wow.
And
screw you, cats.
Yeah, and so like I was in the hospital for a while. I was in the hospital for like a month. And I guess at that
Oh wow, a whole month. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember much of it. I just remember my aunts and uncles all lining up and bringing me gifts. I remember that. But according to my sister, at the time, it wasn't very well treated. Like they didn't know how to deal with it. So, it was a bad time.
Sounds like it.
Oh, you've heard of that? Is that really what that's for? To stop spirits from entering the house? Instead of mirrors, if seen with a refraction of lightning, can steal your soul. Steal your soul and the spirit.
The light from the lightning is like adds power to him or something.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. That's cool. That's why my mom.
There's a Dark Souls boss like that.
Holy crap! Yeah, cat scratch fever is. It can be very. It's awful. I don't remember feeling like anything in particularly bad. I just felt like I had a cold, but like I had a really big lump under my arm where the lymph node was affected, and they would drain it. They would like stick a huge like 11-inch needle in my arm. It was awful. It was terrible. It was a terrible situation for a 4-year-old kid to go through. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever been in the hospital.
I can't find a junction box.
Ah!
Oh, I found it.
Damn Torx.
You need to find the space fold inverter.
This is a fantastic little. I love
it. Yeah. It's like Dead Space meets Borderlands.
Yeah. Oh.
Did I just make money?
You just made it like $1,000 right now.
Sweet.
You'll make like $1,000 an hour from now on. Did you?
Finally, I can quit this YouTube job.
Did you ever play the Ghostbusters video game?
No.
It was good, actually. In my opinion, anyway.
Which one?
There's
only one?
Well, the most recent one.
Okay.
I remember it came out on PS3. I'm sure it came out on PC. And it's literally like a first-person like Ghostbusters game. Like you catch ghosts with it and stuff.
Cool.
Really cool, and it's got the voice actors, the original actors.
Oh, great. That's always a good thing.
And it's a good-looking game. It's a little dated in its graphics now, but it's a good-looking game, and the story is pretty good. And you get to make your own Ghostbuster.
Oh, nice.
Or you get to be your own Ghostbuster. It's a really cool game.
Did you ever watch the old cartoon show?
I did. I did.
I didn't watch the first one that had like a monkey, but I watched the one that had like the 3 guys from the movie and Slimer, or 4 guys.
Oh man. You found my mate.
More mate.
Where am I going? Nope.
Oh.
Nobody knows. Huh?
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Don't you believe it? Oh.
Scooby-Doo meets Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where am I going?
We go that way?
Oh, right here. This corpse guy.
Yes. Hello, corpse friend.
Hello.
You study a lot of superstitions. They are really interesting, aren't they though? Like it's funny what people would come up with to explain a phenomenon that they didn't understand. Or it's funny how like stories came about to explain, you know, just what they couldn't explain. Like it's superstitions are fantastic. I think that stuff like that is really entertaining and interesting to learn about.
I don't know where this came from, but one of my favorite, I think, Japanese myths. I can't remember what its Japanese name is, but it roughly translates to sickle weasel. There's these 3 brother weasels who ride around on nimbuses, clouds, and the first one, they move so fast you can't see them. The first one will go by you, knock you to the ground. The second one will go by you, and it'll use its sickle, and it will put tiny cuts all over your body.
Oh my
And
god.
the third one will like put like a healing salve on them to heal them instantly, so they go away. So from your perspective, if you encounter the sickle weasels, what happens is you fall over and feel sore all over your body, but there's no sign on your skin or anything about what happened.
That's crazy.
I have no idea. It's just so random. Apparently it's also kind of a pun, I think, because sickle weasel, to say it in Japanese, it sounds a lot like the word for attack.
Oh, that's cute. Japan is like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like they love their puns. Okay, thanks
I
for
love
hurting me.
puns.
I do too. I'm not
The
great.
highest form of comedy.
I'm not great at puns, but they are fun.
How do we get to there? Do we have to go around? Do I jump in here?
We have to go.
Look at me!
Oh,
through here.
you're so
I see.
fancy.
Rubbish.
I know I am.
No, you're what?
He says,
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Are you experiencing feelings of dread? I know I am.
Oh, spooky. I kind of wanted to see the remake of The Poltergeist because it starred Sam Rockwell, who I adore.
Oh my
but I
god.
didn't.
Sam Rockwell was fantastic. You know he almost played Iron Man?
I did, yeah. They got Hammer instead.
Yeah. I don't know if I mean
It would have been different. It would have been good.
It would have been good.
Yeah.
It would have just been a different kind of good, I think.
Totally.
Oh my god.
He would have been like really dry and wry, I think. Not as like openly sarcastic and cocky.
Oh, Dark says, that's the Kamaitachi?
Kamatachi. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it began with a K.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, one of my favorite, and it's a terrible movie, but my favorite role, one of them anyway, is when he was in Charlie's Angels. I love that character so much. He was such a dick. Oh.
That Charlie's Angels is how I think of Crispin Glover
Yeah,
in real life.
That's exactly how. Like every time I think of Crispin Glover, it's the creepy thin bird man, or the creepy thin man. That's what I always think of him as.
What am I supposed to destroy? I don't see it. Is it this thing right below me?
I suppose so. Destroy consoles. Okay. I remember this being really hard.
Oh, there we go. I remember it taking a long time for me to figure out what to do.
Yeah, like just like where am I looking? And then with these things like bashing into you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
That's so sad how it happened.
I wasn't paying attention. How did it happen?
So like how this person got trapped between states.
Yeah.
It's just
How
like
did that happen?
Oh. Yeah, like she just got caught like in a machine that like constantly rebuilt her, and she was like merged with like a torque.
Oh,
Yeah,
gross.
so she was just like
Very Doctor Who.
stuck. Yeah, it is very Doctor Who. Oh my god, Doctor Who and Ghostbusters. Somebody stop.
I'd watch the crap out of it.
I absolutely would.
There was a April Fool's joke that I completely missed. Like, I saw it. It was basically saying, finally, the Doctor's coming to America. And I thought they meant, like, the Doctor's coming to America. I'm like, they've done that before. What are you talking about, you stupid website? But I guess what they meant as an April Fool's joke was that the next Doctor will be an American. And the joke outlined it as Bruce Campbell, which would be amazing.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you know, there would be so much outrage. It would be...
Absolutely. It would be Fixer.
But I mean, I'd watch it. I would watch it.
Yeah, I'd watch it. Although I haven't watched the new Evil Dead.
I haven't either.
Which I should do.
Been meaning to watch that. People are trying to hook up in my friend's Rust game. He's like 11-year-olds talking sex in the chat. Wow. 11-year-olds should not be talking about sex, especially not on the internet, because you don't know who you're talking to. Oof, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. That reminds me, I saw a really good exploit. There was a, I think it was Tinder. The API is pretty open. So basically this guy made a female Tinder account and people would message him like, hey, what are you doing? And I said, let's say 2 guys messaged him. He would basically send their messages to each other. So they'd be having a conversation. They thought to her, but it would go from them to her to the other one and back.
Oh my god.
So, and he just recorded it just to see how long before it took them to realize they were both talking to each other. And he said it would take a surprisingly long time. Like, some people seem like determined to be oblivious. Like, you know, like, oh man, I'm gonna take you home and like do something pretty to me really clear, like a male to a female type thing. And the other person would be like, oh yeah, and I want to. It just wouldn't pick up on these very clear subtexts.
Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one hand on the phone. You got one hand in other regions of the area around your body. So, I mean, yeah, your brain's not there. But that's hilarious.
That sounds about right.
It's hilarious to us because we're like, ha! Hey, gaming, how's it going?
Hey, gaming gamers here, cool. I'm trying to pick a mission. Do you have an idea what to do next?
Ooh, we have a lot of stuff. Holy moly.
A lot of stuff.
Let's see, what gives us anything good?
I don't know what the shortest way out of here is.
I don't think there is a short way. I think we have to run. We have to huff it all the way back.
Great.
Oh, gravy.
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
Apparently one of them has a 12-inch bell end. Beautiful. Just the bell end is large.
A bell end?
Yeah, the bell end.
I actually don't know what that is.
The bell end
I've only heard of that as an insult from the UK.
It's just
like,
the
you
tip.
bell end.
It's just the tip.
Oh, I see.
So if you got a 12-inch bell end, you've got problems.
Is that circumference, I'm hoping? I mean, even that's a lot, but it makes more sense than length.
It's just somebody has taped a mushroom to their penis.
A soda can or 2.
Just... Oh, soda sounds wonderful. I've got ginger ale. That's the only soda
I got ginger ale.
I love it.
I like root beer.
I like root beer too.
I like artisanal root beers.
I've never
Sarsaparilla. I'm just joking. I don't really. Oh god, I fell through the level. Come on.
That's what happens. Oh, no worries, gaming. Tell T I said hello. Tell him I said hello.
Hello.
Take it, Torque. Oh, that was a bad decision. Oh god, explosions. Run!
What hast thou wrought?
I like jumped on a torch and like I ran away thinking, oh, I bounced him and now I'm gone. And everything exploded and I don't know why. I wasn't even near any barrels, so.
He drunk nitroglycerin.
Yes. He was after me.
He had your number.
He had my number. Oh.
Can I go this way even? This is sketchy. I don't like it.
Ew.
It's a shortcut.
Don't like it. Maybe there is. Maybe there is a faster way, and I'm full of garbage.
Yeah, I made it. Famous last words.
Yeah, those are my famous last words. Just and then immediately dead. Tell my husband I said hello.
It's like, I can't remember what comic it is, but it's like the David Bowie song, "Tell my wife I love her, she knows." And it's just like, no, I mean, I know she knows, but just can you tell her? Be sure to tell her, like, she knows. I know she knows. I just want to pass along, my last words to my wife. It's
oh, God.
Well, maybe we should pick something she doesn't know.
That just reminds me of Monty Python, where he's like paying for an argument, and he's like, "This isn't an argument. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is."
Wait a second.
That kind of humor.
That's from The Meaning of Life, right? No, that's a discussion. They're like a restaurant, and they pay for like some small talk to have while they wait for their food.
Yeah, that's yeah. I just remember that part of the movie. Like, I remember not watching the end of that because it was so gross. Where like the guy
Oh, you don't like Mr. Creosote?
Oh, God.
Mr. Creosote. It's the.
He's just. I remember it grossing me out so bad the first time I saw that, and then it's funny to me now, of course. But at the first time, I was like, "Oh my God!"
Oh my God.
It's terrifying. Horrible.
It's pretty gross. Well, that's too bad because like I don't know what my favorite scene is, but one of my favorite scenes is right after that. Like they're cleaning up all the puke from exploding, and then it's like a waiter's like, "You want to find the meaning of life? Follow me. I'll show you."
Oh yeah.
Come on, walk this way. And it's like a 5-minute sketch where they follow him like walking like out into the countryside. Like, this is where I was born. It goes like into a weird story from there.
Oh yeah, he's like talking about like all this like personal stuff to him.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's funny. Oh, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I should see it.
It is good.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty good. I don't know. I always look on. No, that's the stuff for Brian.
Yeah,
I'm
like
thinking of what's the one like the like oh God dang it, the one that he sings when he's like asking her to donate her kidney. It's like 1,000,000 miles away and nothing, and it's bugger all down here on Earth. It's kind of like a song about how insignificant everything is in the grand scheme of things.
Oh, that sounds familiar, and I can't even think of what it is. If
Eric Idle sings it.
If Chap were here, he would know exactly what you're talking.
Of course, with the big musical number in the beginning of "Every sperm is saved."
Oh. Yeah. Well, I can't remember what movie that is, though.
What's the meaning of life? It's definitely the meaning of life.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the name of the song.
Oh, I don't remember the name of this. But yeah.
No, this is a timed one. Let's ignore that.
Yeah, let's just nobody sees that.
Infinite loop.
We briefly talked about Bowie Gray, like, briefly.
Bowies and spice. I do David Bowie cosplay.
Do you play? Are you the Goblin King? What's happening?
Goblin King's where I started, yeah. But I've been toying with the idea of doing Aladdin Sane because I like eye patches.
Oh, sweet! You should totally do it.
I think at a convention, I've had a couple of ideas, like for 2 different conventions. One convention, each day I should just do a different Bowie, and a different convention, each day I should just do a different like Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey?
I think it'd be fun. I think Ace Ventura would be a fun cosplay.
That would be really fun. You would, but if you wanted to like be energetic about it, that would be very tiring.
That is true.
Nobody.
Bowie's very disdainful. Actually, I have a hard time doing Spock because Spock like can't smile. I have a hard time like not smiling.
Yeah, like you would like something would
So it's
happen.
like,
You know.
yeah, it's like, can I take a picture with you? I'm like, oh sure. I'm like, of course. It's only logical you would do such a thing.
Yeah, you just got to be like super stoic, and you're just like, no, no.
Yeah, it's hard. So depending, like, half the time I have like a goatee. Right now I don't have a goatee. So I always shave the goatee for the Bowie cosplay, obviously. But if I feel like doing the Spock cosplay before the Bowie cosplay, I can keep the goatee and do Mirror Universe Spock.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
You sneaky snack.
Shoot the water pipe. That's called a hookah.
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 Oh, water pipe. I was like, wait a minute.
Haha. Yeah, it's just
Not that I would know what a water pipe are for.
I only know what a hookah is from Star Wars because Jabba the Hutt has one.
Oh yeah. We have like a hookah lounge here. And I have a couple of friends who go, and I'm like, what do you guys get out of that? Oh, that's right. I can't.
Hi, man.
I can't raise you back up. Oh.
You respect.
I respect.
Well, I don't respect your decision to respect.
Yeah, how dare.
I need you. You are the trunk. The wind under my sail, something. I don't know.
You are the butt underneath
God,
my
I'm on
jeans.
fire. The butt under my jeans. I like that. Go away. Stop chasing me, Pinky.
Ronald Weasley. Ah! He leaps with no fear.
Freeze! Grenade out!
Everybody chill. I'm
Okay.
I'm so guilty of loving that Batman movie. I'm a bad person.
I think that movie like killed that Robin actor's career.
Oh, Chris O'Donnell. Yeah, absolutely. Like, what do you see Chris O'Donnell in now?
Nothing.
No, he's not
What?
not Law and Order, and not NCIS, not whatever that other show is that has like a million spin-offs, but he's on a show like that, an investigative like forensic type show. Along with oh, what's his name? He used to be a rapper. Not
Ice-T.
Not Ice-T, but the other guy with the dimples.
Most Def?
Not Mos Def. He's younger than him. I can't.
Pharrell. I have no idea.
I can't think of his name, but like, yeah, he's opposite him, and you know, black guy, white guy, cop duo, but they're forensic investigators or something. I don't know. That's what he's in now these days.
I see. There seems to be no end of that kind of thing.
Absolutely
So it's
not.
probably a safe line of work.
But it's just kind of sad because I remember liking him quite a bit as Robin. Like, I thought he was okay, but
I remember thinking the fake lip sync was really stupid.
yes, it was.
It's like, I prepared this device just to kiss you. I mean, it's Uma Thurman, so I can understand it a little bit.
I mean,
But
really.
unprofessional of you, Robin.
I liked Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. That was a good move on that.
Have you seen The Adventures of Baron Munchausen?
No. Should I?
It's a Terry Gilliam movie. It's very bizarre. But it's basically a Terry Gilliam movie is a movie directed by Terry Gilliam, which means it is, for most intents and purposes, a Monty Python movie that's less funny and more just kind of bizarre. But almost like a Cirque du Soleil performance. But it's pretty good. I like it.
Clean again begins. The germs will be cleansed.
Clean Again Begins. That sounds interesting, though. I would watch that. Honestly.
It's yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of just like It's a bit like Big Fish, where it's a guy who's dying telling a fantastical story about his past adventures. It has Uma Thurman, it's got Robin Williams, it's got a bunch of big names in it.